Hey guys, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing fine. Today we're gonna be learning about the vertex, Charon, fortune, the Lilith, and the nodes in astrology. So let's start from vertex. Vertex represents your goal. So for example, your vertex is in your house. Your vertex is in your third house of communication. That means your goal will be communication. Or for example, your vertex is in your fourth house home. Then you will have some home related goals. For example, let's take a real life example. For example, my vertex is in Libra, which means that my goal is balance. And let's see which house my vertex is in. So it looks like my vertex is in my sixth house. So that means the sixth house is ruled by Virgo, which is the house of health. But the sixth house is also the house. But sixth house doesn't represent health. Sixth house also represents daily routines and all that. So my vertex is in my sixth house, which is ruled by Virgo, and the sixth house represents daily routines and health. So it means that my goal is related to daily routines or health, which is actually accurate cause my goal is actually related to daily routines. So yeah, and vertex represents what you want and your goals. Okay, y'all? Great. So, vertex done. So let's put a tick over there. Perfect. Now nodes. The node. The node is of two types, the north node and the south node. South node represents the past and the north node represents the future. The North Node also represents success, and the South Node also represents past damage and everything related to the past. So, for example, my South Node is in Sagittarius, and my North Node is in Gemini. Actually, my North Node is in my seventh house, and my South Node is in my second house, which means whatever the seventh house rules. In the past I was that, or I wanted that, or something. And the second house represents value, so it represents that in the future I will be valued very much. And guys, uh, the south node represents the past and the north node represents the future. Okay, y'all? Great. Now, let's put a green tick over here because we found out what north node and south node is. Now let's know what Lilith is. Lilith is the feminine untamed energy. Feminine means anything related to female gender. Untamed means something which cannot be owned. And energy means energy. We all know what energy means. So Lilith means the energy which cannot be controlled, and that energy is related to female gender. And all. So for example, by the way, guys, if you're a boy, then also you will have Lilith in your chart somewhere, and the Lilith will influence you because the Lilith influences both boys and girls. And the Lilith does not represent girly things like Barbies and all that. The Lilith represents feminine things like I have an example in my head, but I'm not gonna say it in here because I know what will happen if I say it. So, wait, why am I here? Wait, what am I doing? Oh, right. I had to find my Lilith. So, my Lilith is in my 12th house of spirituality. This this means that I have a strong connection to religion and spirituality, which can be seen because I'm Hindu and I recite the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra 108 times every day and pray every day and pray every night before I go to sleep. So, yeah, it is accurate. I'm finding something about myself also while making these type of videos. Anyways, the fortune represents success. For example, so where is the fortune in my chart? Come on. Fortune. Oh, okay. So the fortune is in my 12th house, which means I will be successful in spirituality or I am successful in spirituality. But if the fortune is in your third house, the third house represents communication, so you will be successful in communication or you are successful in communication. And let's just pull out flip a clip. Done. Cherkon represents healer. Means guys, see. Think of Cherkon as a bandit. Oh my god, what a miss. So the Cherkon heals the parts of your chart. The Cherkon heals the parts of your life. For example, if your Cherkon is in your first house of self, then it means that Cherkon is healing you. But if the Cherkon is in your second house of value, then it means that the Cherkon is healing your value. So let's pull up my chart and see where my Cherkon is. Wait, where is my Cherkon? Cherkon, hello? Oh, okay. So the Cherkon is in my 10th house, and the 10th house is the house of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 10th house is the house of friendship, so it means that the Cherkon is healing my friendship. Yeah. By the way, guys, if any of these things are in retrograde, then it means that they are due. Okay, guys. So, but by the way, guys, if any of these things are in retrograde, then it means that they are doing the opposite of what they're supposed to do. For example, if Cherkon is in retrograde, then it is damaging you instead of healing you. And if your vertex is in retrograde, then it means that you can never obtain that part thing. So yeah, bye.